You mentioned soul groups and soul families. What are their purposes?
Here's an example. On a soul, let's say you have a soul mother and a soul father. And what that is they're representative of somebody who's coming to a planet for the first time, and you need to go through your first incarnation process, and there needs to be a layer of trust. So you choose a mother and father. Usually that's someone you've been traveling with to other worlds at the same time, so you've experienced their type of energy before in other realities. So when you separate and the mother and father go off for new experiences, even though you're all the same, the mother and father concept is for the dimensional terms of going through the process of energy into a physical body. And as you come in, you could have brothers and sisters, cousins and uncles that are all part of your soul family. And you're meant to actually be living in the same area, be growing up in similar households, and to share experience with other people that you offer soul contracts to. And soul contracts could be, you're my third grade teacher, you're my high school bus driver, you're my first love, you're my first breakup, you're the first woman I'm cheating on my wife with, so on and so forth. As many as the experiences you can. You're going to be on your 14th divorce. Example, it goes on and on and on and on, so that the experience has a theme, and the contracts are meant to be a theme, and the contracts can be changed at any time because we live on a 100% free will planet on a 100% free will galaxy. So there is no limitations here other than what the reality sets up for the theme of the experiences we have here. On Earth, we have a food chain, so therefore that when we eat food, whether it's meat or animals, those sentients that were those animals or plants get to experience us and raise their vibration, and then decide if they want to stay in the food chain and keep going with experiences, or if they want to raise their vibration and become a human and see the experience from the other side. Soul families, soul groups, all of that stuff. All of that stuff is about experiences. The Atlantean soul families, their actual purpose, as I said, was to go out and share the experience through technology. There was another side of them that had been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and they were sharing the war experience. And I use the word share because I'm trying to get from a neutral perspective here so people can understand what soul families and soul groups are separate of our dramatic matrix that we're functioning in. The dramatic matrix has hijacked soul family, soul group, and pigeonholed it into a concept that it was never meant for. It has limited it so much that the reincarnation process and the birthing process literally puts you at a situation where you will not be in soul family. It's very, very, very rare for a person to actually be born into a physical DNA family with mothers and fathers that are even soul family.